New mobile home buyers, we're going to talk lot visits, what to do, what not to do. From the hip, one shot, no edits. All right, let's get started. So, we've talked about pre approvals, we've talked about what's going to happen to your land. Now, let's talk about visiting that dealer lot and choosing your home model. Okay, first things first, don't be nervous. You haven't signed anything, you're not committed to anyone, you are just looking at houses and establishing what you like and what you don't like. Do not worry, they're not going to steal your credit card and make you buy a house. No one's going to force you to put down $200,000 on a house. It's a long process, so don't be nervous. You're in charge, you haven't signed anything, you're non committal, you're just looking, so just be confident, all right? It's your house. Okay, walk the floor plans and establish what fits your lifestyle, okay? Are you single? Do you just need a little two bed, two bath? Are you a large family? Do you need five beds and three baths? Is this just something that you plan to use as a rental later? Are you buying your forever home? Are you downsizing? Okay, see what fits your lifestyle. And I put this note in here, love it or list it. I hate that show. I hate the show Love It or List It. Why do I hate that show? Because the family will say, hey, we're a growing family. We're going to have two more kids. Our house is too cramped. We don't have an office. We want a big backyard for the kids to play. And what does the realtor do? He goes and he gets that. He says, hey, I got you five bedrooms, three bathrooms, a pool, a large backyard, and guess what? It's under budget. But then the Love It lady goes over and she just makes it look pretty. She puts furniture in there. She puts up all the pictures of the family that, they grew up there. And so what do? They make a terrible investment, not only financially, but also for their family in terms of how they're going to be living for the next few years because they fell in love with the furniture, they fell in love with the finishes, they fell in love with the things that are very cheap compared to the actual price of the home. A $2,000 house, sorry, a $200,000 house is more expensive than a $1,000 couch. Okay, so don't make a decision based on the furniture in the house, the furnishings. Those are beautiful. It's great to plan around that, but don't make your decision off of that. Look at the bones of the house. Look at the layout. Does it have what you need? Does it fit your family? Does it fit what you want? Okay, look at the bones of the house. You can modify the colors. You can change colors. You can do cabinets. You can do different type of wood colors. You can do hardwoods. You can do whatever you need to do. But you don't fall in love with the furnishings. Okay, not the pictures, not the paintings in the back. Don't worry about all that stuff. Worry about the bones of the house. Okay, having said that, look at all types of houses. Look at least five lots. There should be at least five lots in your local area. Shop around. See what's there. See what's not there. Understand what the packaging is, okay? And then I want to give a quick word on pricing, which is usually whenever you're adding, let's say, the upgraded cabinets, that's usually a minimal price increase compared to the actual price of the house, okay? If a house is $150,000, to get the upgraded cabinets, it might be $150,000 plus 300 more bucks. Like, get what you want, get your cabinets. Obviously, every financial situation is different, but they priced it to where when you change the finishes, it shouldn't change the value of the house or the price of the house that much. Okay, so that's what I want to say about standard versus upgrade. Every house will have a color palette. Every house will have limitations of what they can and can't do. But if you want the fancy sink, get the fancy sink. Confirm what's included. This is huge, okay? We talked before about your land and that site visit. Okay, some houses, the price you see is just the price for the house. You still have to price out delivery, set, underpinning, siding, all those things. And by siding, I mean like the skirting. Sorry. So understand what's involved in what you're buying. Okay, it might just be the house itself. We have many clients that get frustrated because they come to us from other lots and they say, hey, the house said 150, but when we went to the closing table, it was 190. So understand what's included in the pricing and understand what that entails to ensure that you're actually going to get that house delivered and set. You're not just buying a house, now you got to contract out three other things. Or if you do and you're okay with that, make sure you know that. And that's what I mean by confirming what's included. Compare pricing, okay? Different lots have different prices, and that's okay. They have different situations. They might have a 2024 model they're trying to get rid of to bring in space for new inventory, so you might get a deal. You might not. You might actually have to pay more for the lot model because they just said it and they plan to sell 10 of those, so they don't want to move it. They don't actually want you to order and they want to keep that house there. So visit different lots, get the printouts of the layouts, and compare and contrast so you're actually doing an apples to apples comparison of the houses. All right, ask about build times and factory backlogs. Okay, so let me give you my timing spiel. So it takes 4 to 8 weeks to get your house from the factory to the lot. Okay, and then from there it takes another 12 to 16 weeks to complete your build. So what I say is, hey, take your ideal timeline. The day you want to move in, subtract 6 months. Okay, so if you want to move in before the summer in June, you need to be doing paperwork in January. If you want to move in before the holidays in October, you need to be doing paperwork in March. Okay, take your ideal move-in time, subtract 6 months. But that's just us. Talk to your dealer, talk to whoever you visit, and ensure that you understand the factory backlog, aka the lead time, and the build time. And then also, some dealers don't do certain things. You know, some dealers don't do a septic. They say, hey, go figure it out yourself. They won't deal with houses in a certain state or a certain area. Maybe an area is too mountainous, and they're like, you know what? We tried to stay out of that area. We got in trouble. We took a 3-month build and turned to an 8-month build because we didn't understand topography. So understand what the dealer does not handle on your land. Okay. So summary: multiple dealerships. Don't be nervous. Walk the floor plans. Look at the bones of the house. Do not fall in love with the furniture. Understand what the pricing is. Confirm what's included, and then after you get a good feel for what you like, ask all around, see what the different pricing is, and now we're ready to go to the next step. Okay, my name is Jesus. I'm located in upstate South Carolina. Shoot me a text if you want to work with me. Subscribe. I'm walking through the entire build process, the entire buying to new purchase, all the way to closing and keys in hand process. So subscribe. I have videos every Monday morning and Thursday nights. All right, talk soon. Bye bye.